All right, so here we are, we're back with Ben now, and what we're going to show you is how to sort of release that tight thoracic spine. At times we use like the big blue foam rollers just to roll on, but what I'm going to show you here is that we use like a little pool noodle, and we whack that right under the base of the scapula, and Ben lies on top of it, and then has his arms. So you can see this is almost like the same position as he was against the wall. And you'll keep your knees bent, Ben, because then he keeps his pelvis in a much more neutral alignment. And basically he can just wiggle down towards his feet a little bit more. And that just changes the position of the roller. And basically we're just trying to sort of like loosen him up through his thoracic spine, encourage it to extend. All right, so after we've done that, so we might leave him there for about a minute or so. After we've done that, then we'll flip over and we'll do a pec stretch. Now, Ben's going to show us a really good one here. This is a myofascial one, where we stretch the bicep tendon, the forearm, and the pec at the same time. And basically he's just going to roll over onto his side, so he faces me. So bend your knees a bit for me, Ben, and then roll over. Yep. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and that left knee will come off. The right knee will come off the ground. Yep. There you go. And now he's in it. He's stretching his pec all the way around, and we're getting a huge release on the whole myofascial chain. Now he'll do the other side, and you'll see his hand pulls back. When he pulls back, that stretches the fascial line from the other end. Really important to stretch the pec minor, because he's a huge factor in pulling that shoulder downwards. They call a downward rotated shoulder, which is why he can't lift his arms up above his head. All right, so then after we've done that, then we're going to get Ben to do an abdominal stretch. And he's going to drape himself over the ball. Because remember, we're trying to encourage really good extension through the thoracic spine and releasing of the abdominal. So you should be able to get his hands almost to reach back behind him like he's going to do a backflip, like a gymnast. So the hands will almost touch the ground. You can see how far above the ground they still are. There you go. And again, we would hold that for about 30 seconds or so. Then after we do that, we're going to stretch the internal rotators using what we call the scratch stretch. So Ben's going to grab a towel, he's going to turn away from us so we can see what he does. And it's really the hand that's the bottom hand here, so which being his left hand. And he's going to try and pull that up towards his shoulder blade with his right hand. His right hand's trying to help him lift that up. There you go, and then he'll do the other way. And usually for right-handed, you'll be a lot tighter on the right side. The injured side of the shoulder is the one that's hardest to do. All right, so that'll be our main stretches that we would use. There's plenty of other ones to do, but just for this video, we want to save a bit of time and not run out of it. So they're the ones that you would want to pretty much implement. I could safely say nearly everyone I see with a shoulder problem needs those stretches.